Hi Scorpio, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Your cards have a mind of their own today. Hello, my name is Christine. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Scorpio tarot reading. Scorpio love tarot reading. Scorpio love reading. And as is pretty much always the case, very often the case here at the Tarot Closet, Scorpio love messages reading, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Scorpio, it's January 2024 when I'm channeling for you, and you could be here, of course, in real time, but you could also be here many months, even years later, and that is because this is a timeless reading. You're here when you're meant to be here, so welcome again. This is a fated connection. It means there are messages here for you. I'm glad you found your way here. All the decks that are coming in today are linked below in the description. You'll also find all the playlists, of course, your zodiac readings, Scorpio, as well as, well, all 12 zodiac signs. You'll also find all signs tarot readings. Those are love readings for the collective. And if you are on a twin flame journey, there are very long, very in-depth, timeless twin flame readings below. So feel free to explore if you're inspired to do so. I want to show you the energy that's coming in. Really interesting. Look at that. So you're waiting here, Seven of Pentacles. This is Venus and Taurus energy, waiting around for this love for your person, your specific person, the person you're here for, or maybe it's somebody popping up into your mind for them to get over here with this reciprocal giving energy. With the Six of Pentacles here, the Moon and Taurus energy that you're looking at as you lean on your staff, your wand, assessing the situation. Do you want to keep waiting? There's such a long delay in things coming together, coming back together. What is that? You can actually see them working on it here. And there you are. That seventh pentacle nearby as they work on the eighth pentacle, that's an action number. It's also around some karma, infinity, balance, and renewal. And look at those six pentacles here. Are those already hammered out, or are they done, or are they still needing to get worked on? I think they're already hammered out. And that's the six here of Pentacles that you're waiting. That's a reciprocal giving energy within this connection, including communication and opening up feelings. They're working on it. What does this mean? How fast is this? What's going on? So many questions. We're just at the start of your reading. Remember, this is a general reading, so take a general tarot reading. So take what resonates and let the rest go. I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Thank you so much. Let's continue on and see what's happening, Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the cards for Scorpio. Aho. Three of Swords. Yeah, they're working on coming here. We can see with the Three of Swords that, yeah, there's still some heartbreak here. Saturn and Libra energy. Separation, no contact, no communication, and/or in separation. Oh yeah, look at that. Divine masculine energy, the Emperor, definitely in an overabundance of divine masculine energy, holding on to this Ankh here. That's yin yang energy, divine feminine and divine masculine energy. So there's an overabundance. Somebody's in your person. They could be an older man and a divine masculine as you see it. But remember, this is not about gender. We all have divine feminine, divine masculine energies. It's just clear that this is an overabundance. You know, there's some ego, some shadow here. And yeah, we also see in the partnership placement with the Chariot card, Moon and Scorpio, that there's some movement that's about to take place here. And we also see that where your person's energy is the strongest, Scorpio, which is here. Of course, they're everywhere in the reading, but this King of Wands is a pretty bold energy and going for what they want. And interestingly enough, I do feel that this Emperor has been hiding a lot Aries energy, Mars energy, you know, this, well, the ego and the shadow, but it's also connected to a little bit of immaturity, something that hasn't been going their way. There we are. Wow, there's a lot of divine masculine energy here today. Indecision. Hierophant in reverse. Yeah. What's not going their way? We can see it. They're trying to, well, there's a contract, I want to say, that they are needing to break. Hierophant is an energy of commitments, partnerships, contracts, can even be marriage. Long-term energy. And it's kind of like authoritative energy, and it can even be around some expectations just of what others have put on them. Perhaps cultural, religious differences for some of you. You know, where distance too, I want to say. And it can even be actual contracts, like work contracts, money, paperwork, apartments. But again, you know, the Hierophant is also around some expectations, traditions, conformity, like kind of needing to do things a particular way. And they're wanting to get moving here. Look at this. In the Chariot energy. You know, this is an action energy. It's changing everything with this action. Could be literal physical travel for some of you. Having figured out the riddle to get through these Sphinx. You have to tell a riddle to get through these obstacles. I feel like there have been quite a few. We can see that the breakup, no contact, no communication energy is really directly correlated to this Hierophant energy here. So it's both around what's going on with you, but also trying to figure some things out and move forward here. Look at this. The Three of Wands is catty corner with the Chariot card. The Sun in Aries energy, and the Sun is here also. Timing, divine timing, communication, growth, holding on to a wand, the energy of love, a really fast energy. Matters of the heart, looking here out into the divine, out really into the sunset. Or is that a sunrise? You see the boats here. This is not an air energy card, but you can see that in the boats, the sailboats. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy there, because that's clarity in relationships. It's transactional energy, movement, truth, clarity, and it's a coming together energy. So it's expansive in the fact that it could be literal travel, but also just moving towards you. I mean, look at this. With this moon in Cancer energy. So around that moon energy, the emotions and what it has been in the subconscious, something that, well, hidden. How they feel, is that some of it? Yeah. Yes, that is. But there's something else here too. There's something that they're trying to break, change, get out of. It's not quite going their way. This Emperor in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, divine masculine energy. Divine masculine energy, but they're wanting it to go their way. It's not for a lack of trying here. We see in this courageous energy, but also here right below where their energy is the strongest is the Two of Swords. It's Moon and Libra energy. So needing to make this decision, it can also be that there's a compromise that they were maybe indecisive about making, like it's time now. And I mean, could it be for some of you it's around location? Yeah. It's definitely around feelings, but that's just neither here nor there. That's here. That's not even a question. But it can also be literally for some of you location, or just even the timing energy, the Three of Swords, the Three of Wands coming together. That's 33 right here. Master number, anything is possible. So there still have been some possibilities of changing things here, things going in a different way, but we can see that they're just stuck. Time to make a decision, quite literally here. A compromise, which we see there is a movement. Is that moving forward with this decision? Is it also the fact that, well, yeah, the Hierophant is in reverse. Again, it's this energy of trying to find a way to solve some issues around whatever is in here. So is it cultural, religious differences between you? Are other people interfering? Is there third-party interference? It really is strong for some of you. And, well, at what it is, I should say, because there is third-party interference. Some of that is your person, I feel. Ego, maybe in their head. Is it just around commitment issues? I think it's more than that, but it could also literally be just having trouble with where you were or going further along. But it feels a lot like whatever's here in this Hierophant energy. So whether it's distance, contracts to apartments, work, other people, whether they are legal or otherwise, because this is the thing. It won't be for everybody, but this can also be around legal, legal separations, divorces, you know, and here with the Hierophant energy. So it could be that somebody's waiting for a divorce or a divorce to finalize, or a separation. That isn't for everyone, but it needed to come through because it's for somebody. And I think I'm not telling you something you don't already know, Scorpio, whatever is around this Hierophant energy. Again, whether it's people in somebody's head or people around, contracts to things, places, again, people, legal or otherwise, because they got the Sun on their mind. The King of Wands, look at this. Here, catty corner with the Sun energy, and that's also the energy here in the Three of Wands, the Sun and Aries energy. And Aries is a cardinal sign, of course. You know, a leader likes to go and get things done here, holding on to one of the wands. Again, a really fast energy, matters of the heart, getting ready to make this move here toward the Sun, which we see here on the table. And of course, this is Leo energy source. This is a new beginning. It's a new cycle. So ending a cycle, completing a cycle, and the renewal. Is this the end of no contact, no communication? It feels like it. And or in separation. And I say that because sometimes it could be that there's a coming together here, but it's not like coming back together. Or even, again, really strong here that there's a physical distance, whether it's just across the street, across the hallway, or another country. There is some distance here, obviously, between you. But this is a new cycle. So, and that 10 deduces into 1. This is a really beautiful energy. It's of course, the conscious. And interestingly enough, look, the ego. So that's a lot of what's holding them back here from this. What is it that's not going their way? Again, I don't think it's that it's around you. It's something else here in this Hierophant energy, which includes you. But the Chariot is in the upright here. So it's like I figured out the obstacles here. You're both here and moving forward. You know, changing everything here. This is taking that action. It can be physical travel, and it's also catty corner here to the Sun energy. So moving toward this new cycle, toward the end of no contact. So some of that is getting out of their ego and their shadow. It's quite literally the Emperor in reverse and the Sun card that's keeping them. So it could be that this is just around a compromise, which is pretty not that complicated for the King of Wands and these minor arcana energies and the Two of Swords to accomplish. You know, it could be that there's some indecision and it's spinning around, because I am feeling that reversal energy that's been here of indecision, kind of an overwhelming energy. But it's also a decision that can be made here, and this King of Wands wants to make it. Look, connected to the Sun, connected to the Chariot, the movement here. So their ego is some of it that's been keeping them from it, and maybe that's the only contract third party here is just their ego and their fear of going further here. For some of you, yeah, but there is also an energy that there's something else going on. Whether it's somebody, your person, or maybe even you in this energy, maybe there is a separation or divorce that needs to complete first. Other people in somebody's head, in their life, interference, physical interference like distance, and again, some contracts. Timing is definitely playing a part, divine timing, and the timing of who's ready, who's not, who's available, who's not. Well, they're sending in an apology. Also, Strength is here. Yeah, gosh, look at that. So here's the thing. First of all, Ten of Swords in reverse. This is the Sun in Gemini. And you can see that the Sun is almost up here, Scorpio. It's like lifting, you know? And obviously, here's the thing. Yeah. So this is both attached to the two of you. The heartbreak, the loss, the separation. So that's all part of it. But again, there is something else here. It's kind of like a breakup energy from something else. I mean, it could be another romantic interest, of course, or even a divorce, that sort of thing. But again, it can be from, well, yeah, karmic situation, whether that's romance, interference, job, money, whatever, because they're trying to work it out. You know, it's like the ending here. And this is also an apology for you. And it's connected directly to this Two of Swords. And I'm really feeling this energy that this was here. It could even be that it's still in reverse. It's coming out on the upright. I like this. Because this is like, it's time to make this decision. And this compromise that I do feel this Emperor is not necessarily getting. So again, there's ego here. It's for sure. For some of you, maybe that's all it is. But for a lot of you, there's something in addition to that. There is an apology coming through for you in this Ten of Swords, and it's interesting, the Sun in Gemini, because there is the Sun. Look, also Leo energy here with Strength. Leo with the Sun, Source. Quite, by the way, this is, well, there's a strong indication that there's a lot of chemistry here between you. So much so that sometimes it's been really overwhelming. And this was either something kind of great, or it could have been or still could be, because there is a manifesting energy. But there's also the courage here. Look, so it's a validation of that courageous energy coming through the King of Wands and the Strength card to work this out, to get moving. So this really working against, you know, getting out of their ego and what else. And again, if you ever feel when you're watching a reading that it's in reverse, if you're watching it going, well, that's my situation. Well, then that's how it is. But they are sending this apology down. And again, the Sun is in reverse here as this is in reverse. So we know it's been delayed. We know there's been kind of like a temporary, I want to say delayed gratification. And both getting this apology and things moving again. Something here kind of, I don't know, I feel like sort of ending in order for things to continue or even just to connect. You can also see it here in the Strength card. So they are sending an apology around, getting ready to make a decision. And that Sun energy, we see it again here in the upright. And this is wanting. This is a new beginning here. So here's the thing. There is a moving on energy here. The Strength card, the Chariot, the Three of Swords. This feels a lot like something from here that's around, I think, your person or you. However, I want to say if you're here today and you've already moved on or you're ready to move on, your energy is here too. I don't think that's for everyone, but that message is just coming through here. I mean, look at this, making this decision here. So yeah, again, I really don't feel that energy is strong for everybody, but it is here. The Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands in reverse, lack of communication, King of Swords. I mean, that's not surprising at all. Gemini, Mercury energy. You know, Mercury is, of course, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. And, well, yeah, I mean, it's not happening here. And again, here's the other thing it could be. This connection to that is around somebody who's trying to come out of another contract, whatever that is. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't think it's for everyone, but it is here. There's kind of some different situations that are going on here today. And the Ten of Pentacles, as I was shuffling about your reading, and I wasn't getting to it in time, it kept popping up. So that's interesting that it's here. Look, Justice is here. Okay. Five of Pentacles in reverse, this return. like new hope, even for some kind of returning to a dwelling, an actual home, but it's like coming back in. 5 of Pentacles, Mercury and Taurus energy. That is an energy of loss. In reverse, it's the opposite of that. So it's like it's communicating again. And for those of you that were in a long-term partnership or building it, or it was on the table, that's back too. It's really interesting here because, yeah, Justice too. So this karmic situation, what is it? Is it another person? Is it work? Is it interference? Because it's pretty strong here with Justice today. The truth and a solution around the truth. It could even be that there's some legal issues here. Fate, karmic loss, spiritual justice. The 10 of Wands in reverse. It is time now. Jupiter and Sagittarius. It's like, it's been very stressful. It's been a lot. So do I feel that they're wanting to come back in here to you? Yeah. It's pretty clear. They definitely have an apology to make. It's a validation here in the 5 of Cups. Scorpio, this is your energy. Mars and Scorpio energy. So they're sorry for leaving you feeling like they didn't love you. I think there might have been some ghosting here. There's a lot of regret. They're missing you. You can see literally also with the 3 of Cups here kind of knocked over that for some of you there was something going on in the way of things said, hurtful things, but it's also not communicating. This is the 3 of Cups within the 5 of Cups, as you can see, Mercury and Cancer energy. The planet of the mind, the planet of communication, Mercury, emotional, really emotional. I mean, this is a Scorpio card, but the 3 of Cups coming in here is Cancer. Still on each other's mind here. Look, behind are the 2 of Cups, Venus and Cancer energy. So sort of like the possibility that's still there. And the hurt that is still here, look, with the spilt water. The emotional energy. So whether this is recent or it's just a validation of the hurt that is still here. But the lack of communication. So they're sorry also, I'm hearing, for not responding. For the lack of communication, regretting perhaps for some of you some of the last things that were said. Not replying. You know, it's pretty strong here. You know, it's all, look at this. It's directly connected to this 3 of Swords. So there's a lot of regret here. And again, it's going to vary wildly, really, for everybody here. What is in that Hierophant energy? Is it another long-term connection to a family? You know, this is a long-term energy. It's like everybody here, like a grandfather and children and dogs. You know, there's a tapestry here, look, with 2 sailboats. Was this your situation? And they're here, and there's your journey. Look, the castle. That's an indication for me of your journey together. Was this your situation, and is it coming back into play, or is it somebody else's situation and you're here on their mind? I'm telling you, it's like for some of you, I don't know about a lot of you, but for some of you this is probably around your twin flame. I know that's not for everybody. But the truth coming here, this is an 11. It's a master number. That's new beginnings. And can mean coming together. So yeah, there's a lot of regret, and we see the movement here. Again, for some of you, this is physically coming together. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The stuck energy isn't surprising. Scorpio, look at that. The stagnancy in the reverse. Whoa! Scorpio. Ace of Wands. What's going on here? Okay. The Queen of Wands. The King of Wands. There's an intense energy between the 2 of you. You're both here. Ace of Wands, 4 of Wands. Could it be that you're going to see each other? Yeah, for a lot of you, this is where they're physically traveling to. In the Chariot here, both in the 3 of Wands. That's not for everybody that you'll see them But for those of you that that's possible, I want to say this is a homecoming energy. It's celebratory. It's reunion energy. It can be around family and friends. Venus and Aries energy. So that is here. But let's talk about this. My gosh. Okay. So it could be that this apology is in person. There is a return here. They are trying to make a decision. They're definitely trying to work out. Here, this 8 and the Strength card, of course, that's an action number. It's also around karma and infinity, balance and renewal. So yeah, whatever's around that. Hierophant in reverse again. It's stuck at, it's kind of put everything that's stuck. So timing is really strong here. Is this somebody who's available, somebody who's not, somebody who's ready, who's not? Is it kind of like back and forth? Whatever the case is, we see in the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And that's Leo and you, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. You know, creatures of habit don't love change. Your energy's in there. So it could be that somebody has been afraid to make some really big change to kind of get out of this situation. Although I do see that they're trying. And again, it could just literally be around ego and the truth here coming around that. I feel like that's not the case for everybody, but it could be. And there's also some kind of compromise here. And there's more of that energy. Look here with Temperance, Archangel Michael, the angel for protection and strength. And also, well, divine justice, healing. It's in reverse, you know, and this is more energy of kind of like things feeling a little bit out of control. So it's like something you can't control, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. Around some timing, something just has to get worked out here. Right here, connected to justice. And again, it can be for some of you that there are some legal issues here. That's pretty strong. 3 of Swords. Even the Hierophant in reverse, kind of breaking contract energy. The Page of Swords in reverse, justice. And even the 4 of Pentacles. Because this is somebody who hasn't let you go, but there's something that they really need to untangle. And if you ever feel as the energy's coming through that maybe this is your situation, that's me. Well, then that's you. But it's here. Sun and Capricorn energy. Yeah, and there's some money involved in here today. It's pretty strong. But this, of course, Pentacles are contracts, commitments, relationships, partnerships. It's to money, but it's just different. Lots of variables in a Pentacle. Lots of practicalities around that. You know, exactly what that is, I think, really is going to be different for everyone. But I tell you, the energy here of some legal stuff going on, contracts kind of broken, is really strong. It may not be that it's legal for everybody, but yeah, the karmic energy here with justice is incredibly strong. So perhaps it's just, yeah, around breaking a karmic situation that's not necessarily written anywhere, you know. That's incredibly clear. 4 of Pentacles. Sun in Capricorn. And yeah, this is around long term. So it's connecting also to the 10 of Pentacles here, which I kept seeing. And look at this again. It's like breaking contract, moving on. So if you're feeling like, yep, that's it, it's me, I'm moving on, well then that's it. It's probably what it is for you. I don't think that's the case for everybody here. It's something else that kind of needs to be broken and changed. And that's also coming through in the 6 of Swords. You know, this necessary transition, and maybe even somebody, again, kind of like a moving on energy. And there's a lack of confidence around that too, even here, with the movement of things moving, getting things moving. But this is also a strong indication of the truth coming, this time of transition and needing to come. You know, this is Mercury energy. It's the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. Things moving again. Coming out of this tumultuous water. Literally, like making this decision here. Hello, I just looked up and the camera wasn't there anymore. So I was talking about That it's stagnant, and the Death card in reverse. And when your reading began, we saw that Six of Pentacles and that Seven of Pentacles of just waiting, or excuse me, the Eight of Pentacles of waiting for them to work out literally some karma. So I think this is around your person, whether it's a relationship with a person to money, legal issues, work, contract, whatever that is. It's pretty intense. And it is like it's stagnant, and it feels kind of delicate in some ways. The Tower is coming here in reverse, which is a fear of change, kind of like trying to avoid some kind of disaster. So again, what is in that other pentacle? Is it a partnership romantically? Is it through work or money? Contracts in the way of, again, housing, money, work, other people that maybe even aren't romantic? That's, I feel, what's needing to change here. And that Six of Pentacles, that Seven of Pentacles, excuse me, coming in with you of just kind of like being tired of waiting. You know, are you still going to be here? Because somebody's trying to like avoid a Tower moment. The Queen of Pentacles is here. And I'm going to bring in some tarot, by the way, or oracle, excuse me. She's like the she's like the protege for me to the Empress. You know, new beginnings, fertility, very resourceful, lots of Mother Earth healing energy, wanting to fix what's broken here. And it's connecting with one of the pentacles here, which is the two of you. So if this truth and this apology, this apologetic energy and this regret and everything we're feeling here is getting this Three of Wands and this Chariot energy, getting your person to move forward, and that's just some resolution that you needed, it's here. If that's opening things up for something further, well, that's up to the two of you. You have free will. Your person has free will. Everyone has free will, of course. The future is not fixed. Energies and outcomes, they can, they will, and they do change. So what is that contract really is the question that I have here. The Wheel of Fortune is, you know, fate and destiny, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. And there's a strong feeling of some things that are out of your control. Whether it's, yeah, the timing around who's where or what needs to get done here. I'm not reading Oracle in reverse, by the way. But interesting. Nonetheless, hammering things out. Look at that right here with both Temperance, and I feel Strength coming again. Look, Temperament, Lion. So a lot of that is around Temperance, I feel, wanting to work things out, restoring balance and harmony, kind of like a middle ground. So a mediator. Interesting. Also coming here with the Hierophant. So yeah, is this some kind of contract? It's really big. Look, like hammering out details, I feel. Is this around you? Is this around your person? And that's also more of the Strength card energy. And we're also seeing that here in the Infinity. Look, with Tulip, unconditional. So sending in this energy of, well, it's unconditional love. It's one stem here with two flowers. But hammering something out, forging ahead. That's both connecting with the Chariot and the Three of Wands and coming here with the truth and an apology. But that's also around, again, the situation that's going on here that somebody's trying to work out. Because this is both Temperance for me and the Strength card coming in again. Working out this karmic situation. It's kind of gotten buried below there, but you know it's there. Innocence. Admiration, reciprocity, bull, resistance. So who is resistant here? I kind of feel like it's a third party. Something maybe, again, legally. A little bit of your person. There's definitely some ego that's here. Not totally getting their way, but I feel like it's around something else. And again, if that's your situation, then that's what it is, Scorpio. But the reciprocity that you're waiting for is coming. We're also seeing the staff, the direction. That's like magician energy. Gemini, Virgo energy, Mercury energy, manifesting energy, turning visions into reality, taking some inspired action about where things are going. Yeah, because this is what you've been waiting for. We saw that in the Seven of Pentacles as you're looking at that tree, that bush with the Six of Pentacles, which is the Six of Pentacles reciprocity energy, the moon in Taurus. Admiration, butterfly, transformation. Interesting because it did come in reverse, but I'm not reading in reverse. The oracle, just not right now. I just haven't been feeling it for a while. It is kind of that energy though. But it's also around timing. There are 3 butterflies here and you don't always, you know, there's, and it should have gone here, excuse me. You don't, it's eventually the butterfly comes out of the cocoon. So it could literally be around some darker energy. You know, one could say dark night of the soul. But I just feel like whatever the transition that's been going on here, the transforming and coming out of it, there's this innocence energy, which is really strong new beginning energy. And it wanted to be here with the Ace of Wands, which is coming kind of out of nowhere, getting inspired, connected to the Four of Wands. So getting inspired to what? Because we also see, of course, the Schloss there, the castle, the fortress, which is your journey. So moving again, moving forward, communicating, the Chariot under there, the Three of Wands. Getting the inspiration, getting on the move with the Three of Wands, and for some of you at an actual event or around maybe friends or family, whatever. But it can also be just a coming together. You know, it's not necessarily going to be in person for everybody. But it connected here with this lily, which is innocence. It's a chance. The hopeful energy is here. What do you want? Are you still here? There's 1 stalk, 2 sunflowers, which are connected to the sun. That energy, which of course is here. It's kind of buried now, that outcome. Making a decision, both of you. It's interesting. It's kind of Lover's card energy in some ways, but it's also connected to sun source because sunflowers don't grow without the sun. They grow toward the sun. You know, and that's toward a happy, successful outcome. It's the crown chakra. It's working things out. And it has that temperance energy of working things out the way they're meant to go. For the highest good of everyone here, lighting the way to the truth. For the highest good of everyone. Okay, so the bottom of the deck is the ocean. It's a release. I don't know why. I just did that, but I felt called to do that. 9 of Swords. And anxiety, waiting for some of you an actual message. But the Pentacle, the Ace of Swords, it's still like, yeah, someone's stuck in their head here. Made a bad decision, hasn't been honest. Queen of Wands, we already know, was in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles. The Empress, and there is the 8 of Pentacles back. So that wanted to come through. And the Empress is here. Okay. Divine Feminine energy. We have the Empress here. We have the Emperor here in reverse. So you're both here. But it's also showing us that your person is really trying to balance out their energies because we all have Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine energies in order to also come here with the truth to you. They're still working this out. They're working on coming. There's a little bit of fear around that, and they're working on breaking some kind of contract. And I feel like you know what that is. It could be something really little. It could be big. Feels like it's kind of a big deal for the connection in any case. And there is the 8 of Pentacles coming back. The Sun in Virgo, working toward that Sun energy, which is here. In the upright, the outcome. Also here with the sunflower energy. Again, the 6 of Pentacles already kind of there. Look, hammering it out. Where did that go? Look, right there with the hammer. Forging ahead, hammering it out. Working out this situation. What is that? Because that is an action number, again, and it's connected to karma. And it's also manifesting abundance here. And there's an energy here of really wanting this. Could be so much more is what I'm hearing. There is a release here of a lot of emotional energy. It's around timing. 3 of them here. Divine timing, quite literally the divine. And also you live here with the ocean, Scorpio. The emotional energy, but the release. And it's coming here with the Empress as well, who is bringing somebody in here in a really emotionally different way, available, open, wanting to be honest, and wanting to, connect regarding this connection. So again, whether that Ton of Pentacles, if that was you, having built a long-term connection, you were working on it, or it was on the table, it's definitely back on the table. The Emperor and the Empress are both here for it. They are coming in a really different way, but we also see that there's a disconnect. I mean, the Emperor is in reverse. The divine timing, communication, growth, and of course, it's quite literally divine timing. Venus energy, Taurus energy, also Libra coming through. The Empress, look, connecting with the butterflies, the transformational energy. The Empress has the ability to create and grow abundance, new beginnings. For some of you, you might already be connected for you to family, and it could be somebody has a family here if it's not the 2 of you, and that's maybe connected to what's going on, whether it's romantic in the sense or it's family of origin. It feels like it's a little bit complicated. Information. This bird just wanted to show itself. Yeah, so this is communication. A message coming in, hearing something, hearing from them, because we know that it's been a lack of contact here. It's rising above conflicting energy, but it's also literally information coming in. I mean, the bird's coming here, kind of like telegram energy, you know? So whether this is a phone call, voice message, SMS, email, social media, I want to bring in some channeled love messages, messages from their higher self. I write letters I never send. I'm also wondering if there have been some coming in and out. You had me at hello. I'm putting this with the 5 of Cups because there's a lot of regret there. I reread our messages. I write letters I never sent. So this is it's an energy for sure of wanting to communicate. Love me. You are my other half. It's like these sunflowers here, which was bringing in some lover's energy. Also, well, I would say the sunflower energy, yeah, we belong together. Sending a kiss. That resistance energy, of course, that's a strong connection to Taurus too. You know, and you could see there's an eclipse here. It's like kind of dark, like the sun is covered. We see the sun here. So that's been the resistance to this, to working things out. And it could be around something else, a different third party here. Or again, your person's ego is quite strong. I stare at photos. So that Page of Swords energy, which is buried now, is here. It's kind of like a watching energy. Spying, you could say. I made so many mistakes. So that's also here with the anxious energy. Stuck in their head for sure. I love you. I think of you all the time. Ace of Pentacles, by the way, look right here with reciprocity. They're holding a pentacle. That's here in the 4 of Pentacles. It's also the Ace of Pentacles and that Page of Pentacles. That's also connected, I feel, to this message somehow. Phone call, whatever. But it's just trying to figure out what to do. It's the thought, trying to figure it out. It's sort of like we know that there's something else they're needing to untangle in that 4 of Pentacles. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy here, by the way. And that can be next level or going back into it, an offer. I made so many mistakes has come down twice. I don't want to lose you forever. They're missing you. That's the heartbreak that's still there. 3 of Swords. Also the I'm sorry energy, both in the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Do you think of me too? So I think of you all the time. Do you think of me too? Or is this you answering? Do you think of me too? I think of you all the time. Scorpio. It's one of these readings today. We have a deep soul connection. I stare into your eyes in photos. So that's more energy of the Page of Swords, which is, again, it's kind of buried in here now. I'm so sorry I hurt you. Right here with the Ace of Swords in reverse. So was there some lying around a third party? Was it just around their feelings and commitment issues for some of you? But it just feels like it's much bigger, you know? Maybe even around what somebody could or couldn't do around contracts. Again, work, money, partnerships. Your last channeled love message from their higher self. We are soulmates. We have many soulmates in the world, it's true, romantic and otherwise. And sometimes they're coming in to teach us lessons and then they're off, you know? So what is this for you? Because there's obviously a really deep connection. We have the Emperor and the Empress here that when it works, it's like really working. Sometimes that's like an old married couple energy to me. It doesn't mean that you are, but it's kind of like, were you there and a lot of these issues are yours here, or is there something else there keeping you from that? But the disconnect is also clear, but this is how they're seeing it. Soulmates. Scorpio, that's your reading for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I would be so grateful if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Thank you so much. I'm sending you love and light, hoping for the best outcome for you and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading.